Betsy, hey, sorry about that. I don't know what happened to Tanya, but I'm gonna just do you, okay? Because I could not. I just jumped back on to finish you and Jamie if Jamie shows up. Because Tanya was not answering. I asked her multiple times, and yeah. All right, Betsy, what was your question? Jamie, thanks for coming and okay, perfect. Pull two numbers. Pull two numbers and think about two numbers. Two. Okay, sorry. Think about two more numbers, Betsy. I just picked up the card. Sorry. Two more numbers, please. Whatever numbers pop into your head. If it's still 2 and 17, perfect. But otherwise, if you get two other numbers, let me know. 4 and 17. Perfect. Let me know if it's better. I just hopped off my internet. You guys have a lot of stability between you two. You guys could have a new start, or you might even have a baby that brings stability between the two of you. There is the stork here. Okay, Tanya, perfect. Then I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. I was like asking you and asking you and asking you, but I'm gonna get you three. So there's a stork, which is a new beginning, or a new start, or a baby that's gonna bring stability. And the card that you pulled beforehand too was financial stability here. You said they were a Capricorn, right? Hi, Gypsy. Capricorn. Okay, perfect. Capricorn. What's going on with Betsy and the Capricorn that she's dealing with? There's still some hidden secrets here. This could be about intuition. This could be about the nurturing here. This could also be about secrets that need to uncover. But you guys are gonna work together. So there's potential for you guys. There's potential, but you gotta remember free will always comes into play, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but I mean, yeah, so someone's not divulging, like, okay, so when I look at the top of the deck, right, I have the mask. When I look at the bottom of the deck, I have 23, which means that there isn't, yes, you guys, this is your future. You know, this is your possibility. This is, let me put it this way. This is the possibility for your future, okay? A new beginning, having babies together, financial stability, okay? But as of right now, there's secrets. There's toxicity. There's some hiding. So this person is hiding a little bit. They're not explaining themselves, but they're going to come to to try to work through it, to work it out. Clarify this moon card. The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. So you hold the love here, right? You hold the love. What is the future of Betsy and this Capricorn? Future. What is the future of Betsy and this Capricorn? Ace of Wands.
No.
Passionate beginning. Passionate new start. Passion.
No. Come on. Come on. I'm going with you. Come on.
Adric.
I told you to take the trash out earlier, and you didn't. So let's go. I'm going with him. I'm going with him. Come on. Kenzo, on a lease, no one's coming next week. You're not going over? Let's go.
Tanya, are you ready?
Choice. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to have you think about your question and pull 2 numbers, please.
Counting this happen very quietly because your mom's busy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, 16 and 28. Tanya, you're getting signs about this soulmate here. The universe is communicating to you. I don't know if you're seeing synchronicities. I don't know if you're seeing like hearts or feathers. Tell me about the birds. Tell me about the birds. This is a lucky connection for you. This is a soulmate. I don't remember your question, Tanya, but whoever you're asking for is a soulmate. Tell me about this. This person is a soulmate for you, okay? This is you. This is a soulmate. And the universe is communicating to you that this is something to go for. Look at that. Wish fulfillment. Tell me about this wish fulfillment. Well, Tanya and his Libra reconcile. So right now they're trying to decide to come to you here with the Chariot card and to deliver a message, but it's like they keep kind of going back and forth, and they're kind of guarded a little bit, but they're gonna come to you here. Okay, the problem with this kind of reading, right, is we're looking at the soul. This is what the soul wants. This is what the soul, and unfortunately the ego tends to get in the way. So this person's ego is playing a lot of part in their coming back and forth. If I was hearing, you can kind of help it along and make them feel a little bit secure by maybe even sending them a message to make sure like they're okay, and be like, hey, I know, you know, I'm worried about you. I just want to make sure you're okay, right? And see how that plays out for you. Because this person keeps going back and forth. Like, do I want to deliver the message, or should I not deliver the message? They're really trying to decide. Oh, he has you blocked. Yeah, unfortunately, you have a soulmate. This person is a soulmate. And I don't know, like, it really sucks. Like, you don't have it. Okay, so they blocked. You're in separation. Yeah, so it's such a hard aspect because sometimes our spirit guides will tell us, like, do this, you know, or just take a chance. But how can we take a chance when we're blocked? So it's really hard because you're gonna have to just wait it out, I guess. They're trying to decide. Jamie, that's crazy. Wow. It's Mercury retrograde, so they're definitely going to be in their heads right now. And communication is going to be a little delayed. So let me see. What should Tanya do? What should Tanya do to move forward? What should Tanya do to move forward? See that? That's funny. Communicate. But you can't communicate because you're blocked. Like, how is she going to communicate if she's blocked? Yes. Like, for example, when I needed to get in touch, communication, like telepathy. Have you tried telepathy? I know it sounds like crazy odd, and like, how can I have telepathy with people? It's possible. I'm gonna tell you it's possible because I just did it. So you can send mental messages to people, right? What I want you to do is send love to this person. Think about them and send love to them is your number one thing. Right? It's crazy. Think about sending love to this person is your number one thing. So just start out with that. Just start out with sending love to this Cappy, or this person, Tanya, the Libra. Okay, perfect. And then look up some videos about how to do telepathy. One video I found, this lady was explaining that she thinks about the person she wants to communicate, and she thinks about where their third eye is. And she thinks about a light going from her third eye to the other person's third eye. And then she'll start having a really weird sensation when she feels connected. And then she'll send her message. So I tried doing it the other night. And I think my divine counterpart and I were having shared dreams after I did it. It was a really weird experience. But I started feeling tingly and kind of like anxious and jittery and weird. And now she said that's how you know it works. Another way to do it is to like rub your hands together and get that friction going, and then think about this person. And as you're thinking about this person, release your hands, say the message you want to say, and then rub your hands together and then release your hands and release the message. But you can look up videos how to do telepathy. And I think the more you send information to them, the more they're going to start going like, okay, I have to talk to this person. It's a very twin flame energy to have someone block you like that. Yeah, you're welcome. Just, yeah, so look up some information on how to do telepathy. It's fun. It's kind of fun to mess around with that. All right, Jamie. Cappy, you're Cappy. Let's take a look at your Cappy. Joseph, are you still here? Margie's still here. Magic. Oh, that's magic intuition. Okay, perfect. Joseph, are you still here? All right, Jamie, go ahead and pick two numbers 1 through 47. Jamie, did you get my email? So there's no escaping how you feel right now. There's no escaping who you're dealing with. There's no escaping this connection. Oh, okay. So I sent you an email because I still need your place of birth, and then I still need the Cappy's information so I can do your guys' charts. But there's no escaping this information. This connection is meant for you to do some digging, some like evaluation here. You can't get out of it. No matter how much you want to try to escape it, you can't. So this card is about trial and error. So you're gonna have to figure out what's working, what isn't working. Reevaluating and coming back, reevaluating and coming back. You're gonna have to open up your viewpoint on the situation. And you need to take a look at what could be keeping you separate from this person. So, let's see how he feels. How does Cappy feel about Jamie? I don't know why the same cards fall out for some of you guys. So, spiritual and love. Spiritual and love. So, spiritual love connection. But some conflict here. Wish fulfillment. And something he's gonna have to take a chance on. And sometimes those kinds of energies scare people. Those kinds of energies scare people because of the intensity of this, because of the intensity of the spiritual connection and the love is so profound. It scares them. It blocks them. And because they're not ready. They don't know how to handle that much love and that much intensity. And here it is, the wish fulfillment, like it's standing right there. There's that wish fulfillment, the sun card and the star card, right? And the love. But it requires taking a leap of faith. It requires trusting. Why is this not happening? But like you said, they would rather sit back. Here's the Page of Swords. They would rather watch. They would rather hide out and live in fairy tale land. Keep daydreaming. They don't know how to open up. Why isn't this coming into fruition? Because I don't know how to open up. I don't know how to take a leap of faith. I don't know how to open up. Clarify the labyrinth for Jamie. Clarify the labyrinth for Jamie. Clarify the labyrinth for Jamie. Clarify the magnifying glass, please. Look at this. These cards that just fell out. When I clarify the magnifying glass, we have the ring and success, the stars, the letter, loss, love. All right. How can Jamie get him to open up? Uh, it's already lost love right now. That's where it's at. Like, but you got to figure out why. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna pull more card because he's not moving. So it's like, you know, it's lost at the moment. The love is there. The love is always going to be there, but the being together is lost at the moment. What can you tell me about Jamie and Capricorn's love? All right. So let's use these cards because they're advice cards. I got divine timing, you know. This is the one you've been known for 28 years, huh? That's the one we were talking about, right? Pull three numbers, 1 through 52. Is this Jamie's twin flame? Can you tell me if this Jamie's twin flame? You can't, Jamie. You can't. You're gonna have to. What I'm seeing here is you're gonna have to do some like scrutinizing the situation, okay? And that's gonna be to ask yourself questions like, what does this person mean to me? You know, can I love them unconditionally through this situation? All right, one more number, and I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Uh, 17, let's see, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 42, 25, 41, 13, all right, and that's it. So it's time for you to give this to the universe. Send your love them unconditionally. Keep focusing on yourself. So I don't know if you work. I don't know if you're seeing repeating numbers. I don't know if you are, you have to be on a spiritual path because you are just everything. The telepathy, this person you're dealing with, this is a spiritual connection. Find some creative project, develop a spiritual skill, okay? And I want you to start working on that. I want you to start working on yourself, because this is a connection that you're going to have to leave up to the divine. It's time for you to take a nap. It's time for you to take a break from this, because it is now work on yourself in spirit, because they're working on creating a divine moment for you. Okay? This is a serendipity moment. You're an artist, perfect. So if you can figure, put all your heart and soul in, and let this connection that you have with this individual send out your expression. For example, the connection that I have with my person makes me want to write a story, right? Makes me want to do great things. And I use that, my love for them, to push forward. And this is what I want you to do. Yes. So they're going to push you forward to great, great, great opportunities here. Time for a nap. Let it go. Radical acceptance. You cannot change what is going on right now. You need some sanity in your life. No, just no, okay? If you are tingly and like every time you think about this person is meant to be in your life, okay? You can't escape it. You can't hide from it. You have to accept it. I'm going to tell you straight out from here, this person loves you and they care about you, and the mirror you is what I'm hearing. They're mirroring you. So they're mirroring your love, which is very twin flame energy. I know I draw in a lot of twin flames, and the process is very hard. I know, and that's how I feel. I know the exact feeling, and from my perspective, this is what I told myself. I'm no longer giving anybody my love. This person is always with you. Okay, that's something you have to accept, that this person is always with you. Especially if you feel them, just know that they're always with you. So the more love you send out, they're gonna send back the love to you. Unfortunately, we get stuck in these we settle. That's what it is. We settle for something that's safe instead of unfamiliar, something that's not scary, something that is less intense, and we settle. This person feels for you what you feel for them. It was in the reading. All those cards, there's nothing but love between the two of you. Unfortunately, this person has settled where he's comfortable. But you got to come to the conclusion that they obviously have something they have to work on, which is why they're at where they're at. And the universe is here, okay? The universe is here. It sucks because a lot of these twin flame readings like this remind me of Jane Austen. Like, she never married, you know? I don't think she married. She might have married somebody that she wasn't in love with. If I remember, she either didn't marry or she married someone that she wasn't in love with. Like she was one of her other people. This person loves you, though. Your goal is to get to a place where you're not bothered by him being with someone else. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I totally feel you. And when I feel their pain, like my counterpart's pain, I send them love. Like, you know, like, here. I love you. I'm here for you. I will always love you. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. Like, we're at where we're at. and I'm just gonna live my life, and I'll probably, I'm not personally gonna get into another relationship until like unless I feel something that's very close to what they gave me. But to have a love like that and not feel it is, it's almost impossible to be with anybody else. You should have fun and date around, not get heavily involved with people, but just have fun. Have fun and tell people you're not looking for anything serious. You're just, you know, passing time. Right? Exactly. No settling. This is up for the universe, and they're telling you to develop your gifts here, your spiritual gifts. And once you start developing your spiritual gifts, it's gonna be, things are gonna get a little less intense, if that makes sense. The love is still gonna be there, but things are gonna get a little less intense. But I hope that helps. And send me the email with your date of birth. Or not, I have your information. I just need your place of birth. And then I need his information. So I can do your guys' charts. Hey, JJ. You're welcome. I'll see you again when you come on. Yeah, honestly, I feel like, yeah, especially with the dynamic between the two of you. Me, I'm sad. The reason I'm sad is because I know how hard it is. That's why I'm sad. I'm such a romantic, and the twin flame journey is so hard. It is one of the hardest things we can experience on this life. And a lot of people are like, yay, I would love to be a twin flame. And I'm like, but the love you have for this person is so, like, it's so magical, you know? And it just hurts me to know that, like, how long you've been at this, you know? For me, it's been since I was 18, and I'm 30 now. And to me, that's a long time. Like, the reason I'm sad is, like, I just wish I could just wave a wand and be like, these two deserve each other. Poof. I know, right? I didn't run first. For my twin, he ran first. And then I didn't realize I was running. I didn't realize how long I was running. I ran for a long time. I ran for, let's see, 19, 29, 30, 4. I ran for 5 years. I ran from him for 5 years. And then we got together, and then I ran from him. He ran from me, and then I ran from him again. Like we have to pay our karma, and you know, for running. But how are we supposed to know? Right? Like, it's crazy. And I hate hearing that people settle. I wish no one settled. I wish we all were able to just jump off the ledge and go for that love, because that is a love you will never feel. You know, and I'm not saying never, never, but that love you share with that individual is so unique. and nothing compares until it does compare. But I haven't, you know, I haven't met anyone who compares, and you haven't met anyone who compares. That's what mine told me this time, when I stopped chasing him and I came to him, and that's what he said was that, you know, our connection was just lust. And I'm like, no, it's more than that. I'm sorry that the lust is there and it's intense, but you don't lust after someone for 12 years. I'm like, you love someone, you lust after them in the beginning, and then you love someone, you know? It's an interesting journey because you don't really believe this person loves you that much, but they do. I can't believe you still went to his family's Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's so cool, though. That's gotta be hard. Wow, 6 years. How did you hold out? Oh, you know what? Yeah, it was 6 years. Was it 6 years? Let's see. We dated, and then we dated when I was 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 6 years too. Same here. It was 6 years. Very interesting. We didn't date for 6 years, but we dated, and then 6 years later is when we actually were intimate. It's it's not that they don't. It's that we can't accept it. So, for example, they don't exactly say I love you, and they show it in different ways. Like they'll show it in certain ways, but because we may be like damaged emotionally or have emotional trauma or have some kind of baggage, it's kind of hard for us to see that they do love us. And so we sit here and we question whether or not they love us, whether or not they love us. A lot of the conflict with the divine masculines is them expressing their emotions to a point, because we are not mind readers, right? And we all like to hear the words. We all like to hear the words, and the divine masculines have trouble saying those I love you. They have trouble opening up. And because we as divine feminine have trouble accepting it, because we tend to have self-worth. This lesson is about self-worth and self-love. It's hard for us to accept that their actions, and then they're in and out. So we're like, if they're in and out, they would just truly love us if they weren't always in and out. They would truly love us if it, but that's really us kind of trying to dictate what they should and shouldn't do. That is so cute. He keeps saying that you make him leave. Maybe it's too intense. I mean, if you guys aren't arguing, T, they leave because it gets too intense. That is so cute. Oh, you guys had, wow. You guys can't even be friends now. Like that's a friendship that started out as a great partnership, you know? Yeah, if you guys aren't having any toxicity in your connection, like arguing, yelling, fighting, name calling, narcissistic behavior, and things are just good, but they keep saying that you're making them leave, it's because you're triggering them and they're running. Karmic relationships can be like that too, but the difference is that you guys will trigger each other and it'll be toxic. That's weird. That is weird. That's how you know like you guys are soulmates. That's how you guys know you have something strong. Like for example, my counterpart, my son's best friend has the same birthday as my counterpart, and I'm just like, this is freaky. I'm like, I can't handle this, universe. Babita, what's the issue? I'm not doing any more readings right now. Sorry. That see, like the synchronicities are there, right? Like it's maddening, you know? It's so maddening. Do you see his name everywhere? Like you'll be looking and then there's his name like poof in your face. Mine is married. So we were talking and I decided that, okay, well, I'm not going to cut him out of my life anymore. I'm not going to run. I'm going to just try to be his friend. And then we were talking. Of course, we did the in and out, in and out, in and out. And then he didn't tell me that he got married. So I was like, whatever. And no, this is before he got married. Sorry. He didn't tell me that he got engaged or anything like that. We were still talking. But I don't think his fiance liked that we were talking, so he ghosted me and just disappeared. And then he got married, and I really haven't heard from him since. So I'm just like, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm at a good place now where the thought of him doesn't bother me. His energy still comes in, and I just, you know, show him love, and I try to communicate with him telepathically. But I've like accepted it. It is what it is. You know, I love him unconditionally. Like, but I'm in a good place and I'm not gonna settle anymore. That was my big lesson for me was I was running hardcore and I ran and ran and ran and I didn't figure out I was running until like a week ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've been running by being in these relationships after relationships to escape him, right? And I'm like, wow, I can't believe I barely figured this out, you know? It's crazy. So I end up attracting a lot of twin flames in my readings. What was happening? Oh, I was walking through the store one day and I was thinking about our connection. And all of a sudden, I heard, he has to go through what you went through. And I was like, what? Like, it wasn't me that said it, right? Like, it was, I like to call them the little voices in my head. Oh, I was devastated. Like, I cried, and I cried, and I cried. Like, he got engaged on my birthday. Okay, so here's what happened. We were talking, and I had a dream. I had a dream that he came to me and he proposed, and I woke up, and that was the same day my birthday, right? And I was gonna go to message him, and then I saw online that he was engaged, and that they had just gotten engaged the day of my birthday. And I was just like, wow, universe, really? Like, on my birthday? I was like, on my birthday, I was like, this seems like so messed up, you know? So, like, I was devastated. And then when I found out he got married, I was devastated. And my guides tell me, like, they're like, don't look. Like, they tell me, don't go look. Don't be going to snoop on people's Facebook. Don't go look, because you're going to find out information that you don't want to know right now. And I thought to myself, like, I didn't listen, of course. And so I ended up, like, only hurting myself. My guides literally told me, don't look, don't do it. Because I was like, I'm going to go look on their Facebook. And they were like, don't do it, don't do it. I call them little voices in my head because, you know, it's a clairvoyance, clairaudience thing. And then I went and looked, and I got myself in trouble because I was devastated after that. But like I said, one day I was just walking through the store thinking about our connection, thinking about where we're going to go from here, what we're going to do. And that's when I heard that, like, he has to go through this. And the last time I talked to him, he told me he was learning how to communicate and how to be open. And I thought to myself, wow, you know, this is something he has to learn. This is something he has to go through. So I just accepted it. It is what it is. And I've come to the conclusion that no matter what, nothing is going to change how I feel. Nothing. Hey, Nene. Yeah, right. Jamie, you're finding out your self-worth, and you already know, you know, and when you start healing, they start healing. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. That's the same for me. Like, I've never intentionally, and neither has he ever intentionally. I can only think about one time where he said something that hurt, and that's it. One time, that's it. And I've never intentionally hurt him. I know I've probably hurt him with my words, but not intentionally. I'll do, you know what? I'll do a twin flame. I'll do a twin flame live. How about that? We should do a twin flame live reading. So, let me go see what's going on in my living room. I don't know when you're not busy. I might do it tomorrow. But I will do a twin flame live reading for us in the collective. I have the Sexual Tarot Magic deck, which is super fun. Well, I don't know if you're busy tonight, Jamie. I don't know what you're doing tonight. I feel like I should do a reading. Right? Right? Like, why? Why do that? Like, I don't understand. I was told the exact same thing, like something very, very similar, like along the lines of, you're gonna find the love of your life. You're gonna, you're gonna make someone so happy, and so be there, and you're gonna be just so beautiful. And it was just like, what? Why? Why are you tossing me off to someone? What is wrong with you? It's just so weird. Like, why do that? It's just like they don't feel worthy enough. And maybe that's because we don't feel worthy enough. Like, I literally started telling myself, like, I'm worthy. I deserve to be treated like a goddess and a queen. And you deserve to be treated like a goddess and a queen. Like, that's one new thing for me, is like telling myself that I'm worthy. Like, hello, I'm worthy to be loved by you. Come on. Hey, yo yo. Yeah, yeah. Mine had the audacity to tell me, I never took a chance because you always had people chasing after you. And I was like, so what? I'm like some kind of toy you can just toss to other people? Like, I don't think so. Right? And that's one of the journeys of the twins, is learning to see ourselves as as um as we see them. Like, learning to see ourselves as they see us, and learning to see themselves as we see them. You're so good. Okay, you hold on to that, because we're going to do a twin flame live. I'm going to go take a shower real quick, since my life has been about throwing up today. And then I'm going to see what's going on in my house. And I'm going to do a twin flame live video, because I'm going to be up probably till 5 in the morning. Okay, I'll be back later. Thanks for the stimulating conversation. Oh, don't forget to email me that your birth chart. Not your birth chart, your place of birth and their information so I can do your charts as well. Because I really want to.